Now, and here we go.
Welcome everyone to today's game where the Monday nights we're gonna be playing Dead Suns, a Starfinder adventure pod. Our heroes have just competed in a live exploration extreme, a reality show, and they're gonna be arriving at Absalom Station, a major space station in the Pact Worlds. And our heroes today will be Ben.
I will be playing Roger Darksword, a very boring human mechanic. Nothing to see.
Kevin.
Hello, tonight I will be playing Ziggy Zova, the Solarian Skittermander.
So
Did you say my name? Because I missed.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Fausto.
And I will be. No, it's okay. And I will be Genesis. You're a cool in many sense, many meanings of this word. Android operative.
Okay, and Eric.
I'll be playing Zareth, the group's Vanguard Dragonkin. Really,
Alright.
I'm just here to be a bruiser.
And I'm your DM for tonight, Stan. And so, welcome all, and let's get started. So, last session, you guys finished your reality show, and you left on a Starfinder ship to travel to Absalom Station. The ship has docked at the Armada, which is basically a suburbs around Absalom Station. It's made out of all kinds of ships that are some permanent, some less permanent, docked there. A lot of them, basically, turn into a semi-permanent dockyard, and they're connected with hallways, etc. So it's really a neighborhood. It's not just a bunch of ships lying there. There you get onto a shuttle which will bring you to Absalom Station itself. You arrive at the docks at docking station 94. And you've been given instructions to find a dwarf there who works for the Starfinder Society. His name is Duravor Creel, and he'll be your recruiter who will introduce you to the society, and will show you your way around the station. Who was already familiar with Absalom Station? Anyone who was born there or who's lived there in the past?
Zareth has.
Yeah,
He's
Genesis.
actually been a police officer here. Or security guard.
Yeah, Genesis was smuggling stuff to and from Absalom Station.
All right.
Also, Roger is from here.
All right. So most of you are familiar with the place, except Siggy.
Most of the bars.
All right. That works for sure. Okay. Do you see?
It's all black.
Darkness! Darkness!
Oh, tokens
Now
need-
I can see.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought I mostly removed dynamic lighting.
Oh no, put the darkness back on, please. Please.
You know, this place gives you a very, there's a group of people from here called the 94s or something. And they're just hooligans. That's the feeling I'm getting from this room. Hooligans. I smell them.
Yeah, well, actually, you can roll a culture check if you like, because you are familiar with you have studied to be a police officer here, etc.
Yeah, sure. I'll go with sure. 20.
Yeah. Well, it's actually not very common for gangs to operate here in the dockyards or in the docking bays. It's a place. It may look a little bit run down, but it's mostly because there's so much cargo moving through and everything. But you're still some distance away from the spike where most of the gangs operate. So it's definitely not common to see them here, and there's no gang called the 94 crew. At least
Okay.
none that are big enough to have gained any fame around the station.
So my OOC rambling was wrong. I'm sorry. There is no 94s. There's no hooligans. That's just grease.
Yeah. No, so most of the movement you see around here is dock workers in their flight suits. See some vehicles moving around with cargo. It's mainly like the kind of vehicles you would expect to move cargo around: forklift trucks, reach stackers, etc. You don't really see any personal cars driving around here. And there's a dwarf approaching. When he sees guys, I
More
will
dwarves.
let you know. There's not yet. Yeah, here on the docking bay, you can't shop yet, but you'll have a chance very soon. So yeah, the docking is abuzz with action. But this dwarf will be approaching you. And he waves towards you, calling you over. He's got this big, bushy red beard, bald head. He's wearing a flight suit. He's not wearing any armor or weapons visibly on him. Just a flight suit, and almost like a dock worker he's dressed. But what stands out is that he does have this big badge on his chest with the Starfinder logo on it. You the crew I'm supposed to welcome, right?
Yep.
I guess we are.
Yeah. I got your details from our superiors in the society. Yeah, I saw your show last night. It was pretty good. So you've been traveling for 4 days. It was announced also that the signal would also have to travel through the drift, so it would be displayed after 3 days. So for the people here in the station, you were on TV just last night.
All right.
Okay.
It was a interesting show, and I like that you helped out those dwarves. We're already setting them up with all kinds of with a crash course on getting used to this new world for them, and teaching them our common language so they can get adjusted to modern day life. Let's hope it goes well from here on out for them.
Yep.
Let's hope
I'm sure
so.
they'll manage.
They might do well with the Skyfire Legion if any of them work for you. A lot of them speak Draconic and they know it.
Well, they'll be free to work for whoever they want once they've finished their studies and can function in this society. Let's say. Yeah, we're not on unfriendly terms with the Skyfire Legion, but we're not. We don't cooperate with them very often either. As you guys are talking to him, you can also roll a perception if you like.
Perception.
Ew. That's sense motives. That's not what you. There we go. Look at Roger with the 22. Oh man.
Fausto,
Yeah,
did you
for
roll?
some reason my character sheet is blank, so I'm going to reload
Oh.
that character sheet. And
Definitely
now,
not ruined your sheet.
yeah, but now it's working.
You lost the level.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone except Ziggy notices some rough type of fellows approaching the area from either side. So some guys from this side, the northwest, and some from the east. 1 second.
It's an ambush.
It's a trap.
I'm too
That's right.
entranced by how the guy has a full beard but has no hair on his head. I mean,
Who
how
does
does he
Um,
do that?
Who
How
does
does he do
that?
that? I mean, I've got
And,
fur all over. How does he have a bald patch on his head? I can't do that.
I'm an entire bald patch because I don't have any fur or hair.
Well, yeah, that's normal, but he has hair.
all right. Roger, you've rolled really well. You do see that these guys are armed as they are approaching from both sides. And Xerath, with your training, you definitely recognize them as gang members.
Back for cover.
What was that?
Um,
What'd you say, Roger?
Duck for cover.
Are they already like getting their weapons out?
See, they're mostly looking at each other, it appears.
All right.
Like the guys from one side and the other side are mainly focused on each other. And
So I look at the dwarf and I say, "You know these guys?"
he looks around, and yeah, the guys do draw their guns. So
Ooh.
if you Yeah.
Right.
you wanna roll initiative, we can.
You tell me.
If we don't want to.
Yeah, we don't want to, but
Nah, let's.
Yeah,
let's
we
not
don't
do
want to
that.
fight. Just let them kill each other. I'm too small to hit. Famous
Um,
last words.
You need to open up first, right?
there. Yeah, I forgot where the button was. Sorry.
The
There we
roll
go.
continuing. If only I didn't have a shitty weapon.
don't we all?
Yep. Oh, I've got a goblin laser pistol or a semi-auto pistol.
Okay, so these guys. And then these guys.
Downside King and the level 21 crew. Hey, they are like 73 levels off.
Nothing to get thrashed and won't teach him.
All right. Let's sending. Okay.
Right, so it is clear that they are getting their guns out to shoot at us.
They're not. You don't see them aiming at you.
Not yet. Okay.
They are pulling their guns, but none of them are really aiming at you.
Well, you know, I don't want to end up like Han Solo, so I am going to shoot first. I'm going to. What is this? Some kind of.
Like an elevator. You can get cover behind it.
Yeah, but like, can I jump from here to here, or is it like a wall all around? It's more like a
that's a wall.
counter, or more like a wall until the ceiling. Is there a ceiling actually here? What is this?
Yeah, it's a big docking bay. There is a ceiling, but let's say it's like
It's like 20 meters up or more.
yeah, quite
Okay.
high.
So I'm just going to like jump over this and put myself here in the middle so that I get cover a bit
Yeah.
from all sides.
Okay,
As
that
part of
that
my
works. Yeah.
as part of my full action trick attack, and I'm going to trick this dudette, which I suppose will now not have cover. And
Yeah, not yet. They're still getting in position.
and it's a 28, so I guess that works. So she will be flat-footed, and I will try and hit her with a 23 for 3 points of damage.
All right.
That was me.
Okay. Then it is Roger.
Okay. Were they looking like they were aiming their guns at the dwarf by any chance?
Possibly. Yeah, the dwarf is standing right in the middle, so it could be. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go and I'm going to like say, "Get down!" and I'm gonna throw myself on him to put him down on the ground.
Okay. Actually, I don't think I rolled initiative for him.
Oh, I love how you're Mr. Presidenting him.
Okay. So you do anything else?
Well, it all depends. If I need my main action for that, that's what I'll spend it on.
No. Just warning him, shouting at him. That's not your. That's not a full action. That's
All
a
right,
swift action.
I'll shoot at this one, and I'll also then drop to the ground.
Okay.
So, bang. Ah,
Yeah, 7 doesn't hit.
no. So I'm going to go prone.
Okay. Then it's his turn. Yeah, he'll go down and he'll try and crawl behind this cart.
Oh yeah, partial cover from Zerath.
Yeah, soft cover basically. If they're aiming from the other direction of Xaret. But yeah, based on the positioning, you could get soft cover from that.
I'm starting to think I should have taken flattened bullets as a discipline.
Okay. These guys start shooting at well, you guys just fired at them first, so the one at the bottom, he's gonna aim for one of the downside kings, though.
Oh, I think we're in the middle of a gang war.
Oh yeah, maybe we may have misinterpreted this.
I couldn't see any signs, so I couldn't tell.
And yeah, I completely
Wow.
messed up that roll again. Yeah, no, that was supposed to be a 13. 7
Okay.
plus 6. I don't know. I think I made the same mistake as last time with the plus signal.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. So that should be a 13. That should hit. And that guy takes a laser blast for 3 damage. These other 2 guys are pretty pissed off though that you were firing at them. And this guy, I see his gender having ducked behind cover, so he's not gonna be aiming for her. It's too much cover. But Roger or Xaret, I'll roll a even, uneven. Roger 1, Xaret 2.
I'm harder to hit on the ground, right?
Yes, you are. Prone gives you a bonus to against ranged attacks. A minus 4. +4 penalty versus range attacks, -4 versus melee attacks. So he will attack you with his laser pistol. And that's against your EAC +4.
So that will be a miss.
Okay. And the other guy, he'll be aiming also at the 2 of you. Again, 1 Roger, 2 Xaret.
I think that's still a miss. What was it? EAC?
EAC +4.
Yeah, so that would be 18. So that's a miss.
Nice. Okay, so they they miss you. You're lying too low. Ziggy.
I'm gonna stand in defense of the dwarf.
Okay.
I will. Apparently, I need to. Is this considered a significant combat?
Yeah.
Okay, then I can enter a stellar mode, and I will go into photon. So I become photon 1, or something like that.
Sure.
And if I have 3 of them, I become fully attuned, and then I can do some additional stuff. Can I actually take a defensive action or something like that? Probably not.
I don't think attuning is a standard action, so yeah, you can.
No, I meant to give defense to the dwarf.
To defend someone else specifically, not really.
Okay.
Yeah, you could stand next to him and try and act like cover.
Okay, sure. I will stand in front of him, and I will be cover. And then, actually, no, I will stay here and I will shoot at this guy.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I still
20 for 6 damage.
Yeah, that hits a that guy. Okay. He already seems pretty wounded.
And I tell Duravor, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm okay. Just stay down here.
And I will puff myself up to provide as much cover as I can.
Open your wings.
No. Imagine a chihuahua being angry.
Yeah, he's flexing his 2 lower legs. Or arms. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So it's these second gang here, the Downside Kings, who have their turn now. This guy on top here, he starts shooting at the other gang. Seems pretty pleased with you guys acting as kind of a distraction. And he will shoot also with a standard laser pistol. That was a 15. Which what?
Looks like it says a 0.
Yeah, but if I hover over it, I can see the exact numbers, and I'm fixing the roll for the next ones. A 15 will hit this guy even if he's in cover. Adjusted. Then the second guy also aims at the other gang. Let's hope this works now. Yeah, that's fixed. Okay.
Dang.
Yeah, that was a pretty
How
good
do they
hit.
do +1? I also want to do +1.
Yeah, NPCs get some small bonus.
Right.
And NPC and PC character sheets are not entirely the same because they
Yeah.
have different abilities, etc.
Okay.
So yeah, I was always checking it as well, but apparently most NPCs have like a small damage bonus.
All right.
the answer
But
is we NPC.
the game is balanced for that, so
No,
don't
I'm
worry.
just wondering. Maybe there is like a modification I can do to the gun.
No, it's just the way NPCs work.
All right.
Okay, the third guy, he's been shot at pretty badly. You can see he's already wounded. So what he does is he pulls a club in one hand, grenade in the other. He tosses the grenade at Ziggy Zova.
Woohoo.
Hello.
Yeah, the core. Yeah, a grenade is aimed at a square or at the corner of a square, so you'll be aiming it right next to you. And that hits the square that he wanted to hit. So you can roll a reflex save against that. And I will roll it for Duravor as well.
That's gonna be it.
Okay. Yeah, so this grenade explodes in like shrapnel that pierces you for 4 damage. Pierces Duravor as well, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the blast doesn't reach far enough to hit Xaret. In the meantime, this guy, yeah, he's thrown his grenade and then he rushes in with his club. And that's his turn. Xaret.
Zareth grumbles about not carrying his badge on him, his old badge, and will simply move over to Duravir. As part of that move action, I will use my new discipline to summon in a riot shield.
Nice.
You see as the fighting starts, as Zareth moves, one of his arms is now cloaked in this undulating, changing kind of red wave of energy that slowly condenses into a shield shape.
Okay.
And he will whip out at the guy who just moved in with his Tech Lash, which
Alright.
is non-lethal damage. This is against KAC because it's not an entropic strike. Probably a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Moves, standard. I think that's everything.
Alright. Then it's Jen.
All right. So on one side,
By now, these guys have moved in position, so most of them have some cover from these crates, etc. Although it depends from what angle you're hitting them, of course.
yeah. So like this one on top. Does he have cover?
No, from you he won't have cover.
Okay, very well. Then I will first shoot him and then duck behind this this wall that I'm behind. Let's say. So first stealth. It is not a trick attack, so it's a normal attack, and it's submit. I'm a class 16.
That hits him.
4 points of damage, and then I duck.
Okay.
And that's me.
Okay. Roger.
Yeah. I don't have a clear shot there. How much action was it to stand up?
Swift action.
But so's dropping to cover, right?
Wait, yeah, swift action was to get down in prone or get up.
So can I crawl?
Yeah, you can crawl. Then it's you move half your speed if you crawl.
Okay, and my speed was...
6 squares,
Is it?
I guess. 30 feet.
Yeah, unless you have yeah, you're wearing heavier armor though, right? Do you have
I don't...
or what are? Yeah, I'm not sure anymore what armor you're wearing. It could be that has maybe decreased your speed, but normally it's 30 feet, so 6 squares
30 feet.
otherwise.
30 feet, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Do they have less cover from me here now?